Diabetes, it's a disease that for many has become impossible to afford.
Our Matt Gephardt says some diabetics are actually turning away from reputable pharmacies in order to get the supplies they need to survive. Matt?
Yeah, Sean and Mark, many diabetics have to test their blood several times a day. Every single test can cost well over $1, and that can add up to hundreds of dollars a month. Doctors say it has led to an unfortunate reality. Many who cannot afford their supplies from their local pharmacy are forced to turn to a secondary market. So we began digging. Are these markets legal, and are they safe?
I could end up in a coma and I could be dead.
Brianna Hamilton is one of the 30 million Americans who has diabetes. And like so many, keeping her blood sugar in check has become a financial nightmare.
I showed up at the pharmacy to pay for my 90-day supply, and it was $1,400.
With the high cost of insulin, many diabetics are looking for ways to cut back on other costs, and that includes on diabetic supplies.
Poke.
Using me as a guinea pig.
You get a very accurate reading within 5 seconds.
Dr. Jim Chamberlain with St. Mark's Hospital demonstrates how someone with diabetes tests their blood sugar.
So just touch it to the side of the strip.
Okay, right there.
Yep.
Each test requires a new test strip, and that alone can get very pricey. So that thing that we just wasted costs?
Out of pocket, $1 to $1.50.
The high costs have led to a bit of a gray market. People who have extra test strips or maybe have them paid for by insurance can sell them online to companies, which then mark them up and sell them to other diabetics for less than they'd pay at the pharmacy. Potential for insurance fraud aside, Dr. Chamberlain has concerns.
There's a gray area for sure.
Why?
Well, you don't know that the strips have been stored properly. You don't know how they've been handled. They have to be unopened.
Dr. Chamberlain also worries that his patients may ration strips in order to sell them, not testing their own blood sugar as often as they ought. But he stops well short of condemning those who do it. Rather, he thinks something needs to be done to get the price of test strips in check. According to a study by GoodRx, list prices for diabetes medications and supplies increased by 58% since 2014. That is nearly double the rate of overall drug prices.
You know, as a physician, again, I have concerns, but I also absolutely understand why people do it.
And that's not fair.
For Brianna, the costs have gotten so extreme, it has her now looking for a cheaper place to live.
It's one of those things where I tried to do everything right financially, get my degree, get a good job. And I still, if I don't cut back on a lot of stuff, I could be homeless.
According to Dr. Chamberlain, it is against the law to resell medicine, but it is not against the law to resell medical supplies. That includes diabetic test strips.